Okay, so what you're trying to do is find a place in space that's plumb on that log, right? Mm-hmm. Can you pull it back just a little bit and show me the notch we've got so far? Yeah, so what we're trying to do, okay. What we're trying to do is cut out a notch in that log to make it plumb, make our bracket plumb. Let's see if I can get some video of some of the extreme cases here where the logs don't line up. I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but this log right here is sticking out at least 4 inches past the one above it, so it's very difficult to mount any sort of structural device. This is the kind of stuff you can't foresee necessarily before you start. That side over there is not as bad. It's pretty flat. So we should just be able to put our bracket, bolt it all the way up without having to worry about notching it. Loft is gone. We're leaving this post here up to support that ridge. I don't know how much weight's on that ridge, so we're going to leave that until we get this girder in that comes across here. And then we're going to put a new support from it up to the ridge, and then we'll take this out just to make sure we don't change any load bearing dynamics. What if you took your grinder and just made another pass about halfway across? Would that help any?
It might.
Or what? I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
I was trying to keep that.
Yeah, I know. We had a big dust cloud in here earlier. I do wish we do need to get some plastic here. Next time you're Ace Hardware, let's get some plastic, okay, and we'll cover up the couch and stuff, you know. The owner was funny. When I mentioned dust to them, they were like, huh? We live with dust every day. He mentioned the ceiling fan. And all the dust that comes off these timbers. It's funny. What's that thing? What is that?
Hello?
You're using a level in this place? Is it pretty good?
It's...
I don't think you're going to get it perfect. You might get it perfect. I don't know.
No, it's pretty good.
If it's pretty good on 1 foot, you know, on a 12-inch level, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What we're trying to split the difference in is not going too far in the log itself, just to get it back against the chinking, which is at a steep angle. It's hard to see how steep it is. Let's see if I can raise this up to show you. You see how steep that one? Probably stick out 2 or 3 inches. And of course here you have the reverse of that. So. By the way,
chamfering this stainless steel
Was it fun?
it's one of the hardest things, or one of the most tedious things I've ever done.
You know what we say in construction, hold? If it were easy, the homeowner would do it. So be glad it's difficult.
Right?
How are you doing? Oh, you're just...
Well, I start out by doing it the normal way. Then I actually have to go in here and file the thread down, because what happens is it gets hot and it compresses.
Let me see that.
And it blocks up the...
That's the real problem, is it's hard to get the nut started if we don't get it just right.
Right.
But you're doing the right thing, because you don't really have to worry about one end, right? I mean, you don't have to worry about threading it, but on one end.
No, I got to do this end and then the one I just cut.
And what I mean is, you can run the nuts on from one end.
Oh.
All the way down.
Yeah.
And then you can just stick it through the wall, and then put the good end outside.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be able to thread them from both ends.
Yeah. Well.
Right. I mean, unless you just want to make them look pretty.
No,
I mean, we need to take the burrs off of them, but I'm just saying, if you got problems with the threads, don't you think, Eric?
Yeah.
We just need to make one end threadable.
Okay. I'm
just trying to save a little time.
That would save time once I get down to a shorter length of rod.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this stainless steel is so hard that normally you could just pull the nut off and it would thread itself across the burrs. Doesn't work this way.
Let me see. The reason we're using stainless steel is because on the inside we're not painting, or even on the outside we're going to try to get by without painting the hardware, because we don't want to have all this painted stuff on this old log home, because it'll stick out like a sore thumb. So, where's our brackets?
Right.
These are cool. These are our big custom-made joist hangers, and they'll go on each joist at the wall, and it'll be bolted through. Oops, I'm getting a battery indicator, so let's go charge some batteries.